How are you, Africa? Welcome to Pan-Africanism Through Poetry with Moses Tofa. Today's poem is titled, Africa, you must go to the mountaintop while your resources last. Africa, no one can talk about you without saying that you are very rich. It is true that you are endowed with abundant riches, but it is tragic that your riches are not working for you. They continue to build other civilizations while you continue to sink in the dungeon of poverty, violent conflict, and toxic polarization. Africa, you must know this truth, and you must know it now, that you have the resources that are able to take you to the mountaintop. You have the capacity to become the most advanced continent in this world. But you are going in the wrong direction. Africa, you must always remember that your resources are not infinite. Throughout the colonial period, your resources were massively looted. Colonialism is still alive because the empire refused to die. Its core objective remains the same: to have direct control over your resources. Vile corruption and bad governance have squandered your resources too. Your resources are depleting. The amount of resources that you have today is not the same as you had yesterday. And the amount of resources that you have tomorrow will not be the same as you have today. If you carefully look around you, you will realize that there are many civilizations whose resources have depleted or are nearing depletion. All of them are coming for your resources because you are their last hope. That is why there is a new scramble for your resources. It is a scramble that is as unforgiving as colonialism. It is a scramble whose participants have multiplied exponentially. Some of your all-weather friends have rebelled against you and joined the new scramble for your resources. They are fighting to get their own share of the loot, and they want to get as much as they can. But they come to you wearing the all-weather friend garment to hoodwink you into believing that they are still your all-weather friends. You need to be alert when you play with such friends, because they too are leaving you on your own. Africa, you need to know this truth, and you need to know it now, that there will certainly come a perilous time, a time when it shall be said among the nations that Africa's treasury is now empty. If you happen to get to that time before you use your resources to get you to the mountaintop, then you must know for sure that you will live at the bottom of the mountain forever. Nothing will redeem you from this case. Even if you start to go in the right direction, you will not have the resources that can take you to the mountaintop. If you are not able to go to the mountaintop when you have the resources that can take you there, how can you go to the mountaintop when you no longer have the resources that can take you there? Africa, you must go to the mountaintop while your resources last. Thank you, Africa. This is Moses Tofa, Pan-Africanism Through Poetry, inspiring Africa, raising consciousness. A mantra.